Hey, today we're playing Last Joy. This title screen is nice. The art is pretty good, and the music is nice. Sorry, I clicked away to start my recording software, and my mouse seems to have disappeared. No. I was wondering if I could use the arrow keys. Let me see if I can fix it. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, my name. Well, first, let's check out settings. Music, volume, that's pretty standard. Okay, my name will be... I'm just checking to make sure that I am recording. Do you want to run through a quick tutorial? Yes, please. This is a game menu. Quest Journal is the place where you keep up with the story. You can always check glossary to learn your game terminology. Parameters define how effective a character is in combat. Okay, simple enough. You can change skills that the character uses. The tutorial is trying to highlight things, but they seems to be a little offset for me. Maybe because my resolution is different. There is no class restrictions for items. Okay, so a wizard can carry a greatsword. Inventory is infinite. You can switch characters by clicking on them. I like infinite inventory. Okay. I guess I control these two guys. You don't have a name. What do I call you? Alright. Okay, so this is a merchant. I don't know I don't have any gold, so I'll just go on, I guess. Oh. General store. What's over here? Tailor's shop. Quick save, quick load. Quest journal, glossary, and settings. Let's check out the quest journal. Last Joy demo. Welcome to the Last Joy demo. It is a short part of the main storyline that's taking place after the beginning of the game. Last Joy is a 2D story-driven RPG with a unique combat system. The setting of the game represents early Middle Ages. People of this world are immortal, and magic is in charge of all spheres of life. The main intention of the demo is to show the mechanics and the game style. Keep an eye out for chests. Everything's subject to change. Okay. Find Ethan's mortgage. Ethan owes a large sum to one of the trade barons. Perhaps there's a way to take his mortgage back and put his suicide day off. That's morbid. You were sent to Last Joy by the Council of Mages to investigate activities of the exiled Archmage. You have become a target of the Whisperers gang. It turns out Morano Leanville, a head of the rival gang Ruby Blooddrops, had a hand in that. It's worth rendering him a visit and finding out his motives. Interrogate Morano. Okay, how do I move around the city? Arrow keys? Oh, arrow keys. Why didn't I think of that? The frame rate is just a little bit choppy. I don't have the strongest laptop, though. Who's this? You don't look like a good person. Ethan. A wicked-looking guy with an impudent grin on his face got in your way. He looks familiar. This gray text on this brownish background is kind of hard to read. Hey man, I was waiting for you. Can we step aside and chat for a little? I have choice to what to say. I'm sorry, it seems I forgot who I am dealing with. Oh yeah, you're the guy who tried so meticulously to deprive me of my wallet. I have no intention in time to yak with some sketchy characters. I don't have time to talk with sketchy characters. Rich mansion. Okay. Do I have to talk to him? Maybe he drives the quest forward. I'll say... Yeah, you're the guy who tried to steal my wallet. Hey, take it easy, bro. Information and services are overpriced in Last Joy. You must know it quite well. In particular, such precious services as I provide. Speaking of services, I bet you need my help. I need to get into Leanvale's mansion. Oh, okay, so this is Leanvale's mansion. There's only one way into the mansion, through the main door, and it's usually locked when the owner is expecting no one. But as a matter of pure coincidence, I happen to have a key. I knew that eventually, a copy I made during the last leaps would be useful. Certainly, if Mr. Leanvale finds out that his loyal servant treats his property so carelessly, he will be really disappointed. And I definitely don't intend to make him feel so at this stage of our mutually beneficial relationship. But, just because you're my true friend, I am ready to stick my neck out for you. 200 coins. Do I have 200 coins? Sure, here's your money. I guess I do. Before we separate, I have to warn you, the mansion is really well guarded and unexpected guests usually have their skins ripped off. We'll deal with it. How bold of you. Well, don't want to pester, but I can give you free advice for last. Free advice for last. Does he mean like the Last Joy? If I had a choice, I wouldn't mess up with those guys. A choice? What are you talking about? There's always a choice. Here is standing Lil Schemy, and he knows how to tackle any problem. The head guard happens to be my old mate, and I know the way to approach him. But indulging him doesn't come cheap. I think 1,000 gold is the least you can count on. I'll say, are you nuts? This money is worth a night at Madame Shale's favor. Well, we are speaking of leaving the boss of a powerful gang without security, even for a while. Besides, I can't make predictions of how your encounter with Leanvale will end up, meaning a risk of losing such a position should be paid off well. I'm sure 1,000 gold will be enough to provide him comfortable living while a shift of power is taking place within the gang. After all, it's you who seeks to avenge Murano, and I just offer to ease your task and prevent unnecessary bloodshed. I don't really want to pay him, but it seems like that's my only choice. No problem, I'm not in a hurry, you know where to find me. By the way, there is a merchant nearby in case you have something to sell. Can I? Yeah, I don't have to take him up on it, okay. But didn't he give me the key? He did. Drag and drop, okay. Nice. I like the torch effects, they're very nice looking. And the art is pretty good overall too. Okay, so I guess this is like a dungeon. Ooh. So I'm trying to loot things. Clicking on them doesn't seem to work. Double clicking. Do I click and drag? Okay. That's a little tedious. It would have been nice to have maybe a loot all button, or being able to double click just shoots things into my inventory. I'm the type of guy who I have to take everything. My animations seem to have stopped. A few guards are blocking your way. One of them is equipped better than the others. You have 1 minute to explain what right you broke into Mr. Leanvale's domain. Okay, so it looks like I have a skill called Gangs. That gives me a special dialogue option. We'll try that one. Hang on, bro. You don't recognize us? We're on the same side. Here's a key. The boss gave it to us. He told he would be waiting for a report on a very important time. Failed. I'm the only person responsible for the keys. Now tell me, where did you get that key? I'm not gonna sell out him, but I will fight them. Yes, I do need a tutorial. This is your party represented by classes. Mana color represents the character's class and his domain. This is a block. Again, the highlighting of the tutorial is a little off on my screen. Character can attack for free if not frightened. Weapon damage is based on level and gear. Passive skills are represented by glyphs. Active skills need mana to cast. Some of them are instant, some of them will fire on special events. Characters can change effective passive skill or cast active skills, only in their turn, which is indicated with bright frame. Match 3 or more tokens of the same color to activate passive skills. Character will keep his turn if over 3 tokens of his domain were matched. Okay. So it seems to follow Puzzle Quest rules. Is it my turn? Okay. So if I swap 4. Okay. And I guess it's still my turn because I swapped more than 3. Maybe not. Ooh. That's a... Okay. Can't take these guys lightly. How do I attack? Also, the enemy doesn't seem to be playing the Puzzle Quest game. Just me. I want to use Magic Missile. I don't see how much mana I need to actually cast that. Oh, it says passive. Okay. I'll use Chain Lightning. It says I need 15 blue, but it seems I have 18 blue. I'm not sure why I can't use this. Okay. How do I attack? I can't seem to attack. Can't seem to cast spells. Oh, okay. I want to attack this guy. What happened? Oh, he blocked and countered. How come I can only attack with this character? Looks like I hit him, but he has a lot of health. I'm probably going to lose this fight. So I guess I should have taken that guy up on getting rid of the guards. I'm not exactly sure how the turns work. I feel like it should have been their turn now. Okay, one of my guys is dead. So there's possible to block my attack and counter it, which isn't very fun. Can't really do any special abilities, so I guess I'll just attack. Oh, I'm seeing it now. So this highlighted box is whose turn it is, and only one character goes at a time. Okay. Guess I'll attack. Now they get to attack. Okay, it's my rogues. Who is this? Rogue? I'm not sure. Oh, I can't do anything because I don't have any purple. So, can I use her turn to play the puzzle game, I wonder? Yeah, that's how it works, okay. Now it's this guy's turn. I am going to attack. I don't think I'm going to win this. My only hope is that if I take out the main guy, maybe the other two run away. I doubt that's likely, though. Killed one. At what cost, though? I'm not going to win this. Yeah, game on. Okay, it just kicks you back to here. Well, yeah, this is really good. The art seems pretty solid. The tutorial didn't totally cover the combat. There was a couple things I had trouble figuring out. But I love the idea of having a dialogue-driven RPG with puzzle game fighting mechanics. I was a big fan of Puzzle Quest, so this is right up my alley, and when it's done, I might actually buy something like this. So I'll keep an eye on this. Great job.